So what we got here today is a simple Amsec style corporate safe specialist with a Sergeant Greenlee lock. Don't have the combination, and pretty freaking easy to get this thing done and open. Here's what I typically do. If I got it unbolted, I come in from the bottom and I go to the bolt holes, and we're gonna do a fast forward through that. So time to put on the safety gear. That being done, piece for later, and that's what we got. From here, we're going to go inside the unit. Hopefully you can see that a little bit better than I can, but we're going to help you out. Right here, there's going to be 4 screws. There's your lock. Now that's your safety retainer right there. I'll change the light up a little bit like that. This is your safety. What I typically do is pull the safety and see if I can move it to the side a little bit. This one doesn't allow me. And of course, it's going to be a straight screwdriver instead of. What that safety retainer does is, just in case somebody tries to drill this safe out and they don't know what they're doing, it'll relock it, also known as a relocker. Did you hear it? That's okay. I know how to bypass it. That is the inside right there. Now what I typically do is use a large straight screwdriver, and I pull this guy off. I'll scooch you over. Large straight screwdriver right there. Looks like I haven't been the first one in here. Be careful not to pull this straight off, because there is a spring connected right in there. So you sort of got to push it to the side and pull that up. See the spring? Now that that's done, push this out of the way, right here, push that up. And that allows me to do that. Turn the front and open the door. You open the door comes off in your hand. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it up top. The same hole that we cut before already. Alright, now this is on top. This is what I'm going to try to show you. I took that spring and I moved it away. This, in the open position, sits right there. This sits in there with that spring. And what happens is this comes over here, and I need a pen. Now the exact point where that hook falls in is right along that line. Actually, it looks like somebody scored that before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out of the way. I'm going to mark it directly on the inside of the lock. Just give myself a little reference point. Now I'm stopping. That's in, spins around, catches it, and when that catches, when the back cover's on, that is up, pushes it over, allows you to open the door when your safety lock isn't in. Boom. Alright, now I gotta figure out what number that is. So I'm spinning the tumblers. Yeah, because it's only supposed to be 2 times. There's 1. Should be pretty close to 30. 70. Putting this down. Now putting this back together, it's not too terrible. One spring goes up, one spring goes down. Comes around over there, hoops over. Now what I normally do is hook that bottom hole, then turn the spring around until it's all charged. Mostly by hand. Got to make sure it's free. Once you tighten it down, it doesn't need to be dead tight. It is spring loaded. So I'm going to do my combination one last time. I'm going to go left. Stopping on 40, then 30, 30, 30, 70, 70, and right should get me a drop. I'm feeling it. Drop and catch. Now the reason it isn't moving, as you can see, it did drop in there, is this point right here. When that cover's on, it'll catch and open it. So 40, 30, 70. I'm going to put this back plate back on. It's rather simple, but it does have the safety catch. The relocker, whatever you want to call it, it's just barely in there. I mean, the spring of a pen is probably all it has. 403070. And by the way, that's where you put the change key in. And when you reset the combination, there's other videos on this. I may even redo a secondary video. That's where you do your 403070 to. Before you put the key in and turn it, there's other videos, but I'll do it specifically for this later on. Now the reason I do the bottom is it makes it a cleaner weld when you have to weld it back together, or if you're bolting it back down to the floor, why? Nobody else is going to know that it doesn't have a bottom on it. Locks only keep honest people out anyways. And you don't need to take the back off to change it, but that's a good place for it. So I'm going to take this back a little bit. Door off. These out of the way. Now if you wanted to change it into a digital lock, it's pretty easy. Oh, by the way, they're supposed to, yeah, this one still has a ball bearing in there, rides on top of that. It's supposed to be a second one, but looked like it fell out somewhere. I didn't do it. Boom. And once again with the combination, just in case people are trying to figure out the sequence of these, I call it 4321 0, but it's this one, it's 40. Now I'm going to go 3 times because I went 4 times left. I'm going to go 3 times past the number, which is 30, 30, 30. Now it's 2 times past the next number. There's 70, stopping on the second time. Then right until it's going to drop or catch a 0. See the catch right there? And I'm going to push. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now next video is going to be the welding.